The rate on the 30-year fixed mortgage sits just under 8%, pulling back slightly from recent highs. That sent mortgage demand in the most recent week to a 5-week high. Slightly lower rates may help a little, but the housing market continues to face low supply and still rising prices. Joining us in his first interview as CEO of Rocket Companies and Rocket Mortgage is Varun Krishna. Varun, welcome. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me. Great to be here.
Let's talk about what this means right now. Do you think mortgage rates have actually peaked? Because that's what the market is kind of supposing at this point.
You know, the market is going to be the market. In some ways, rates will go up and down. Inventory will go up and down. But it is a big market. $2 trillion in mortgage, $5 trillion when you think about real estate, financial services, and mortgage. And most of the players are significantly underpenetrated. And so what we care about is just helping consumers discover and find homes, taking the friction out of the process, and then allowing them to refinance as the rates inevitably go through their cyclical processes.
It's a pretty big deal for your company, though. I mean, refinancings have almost disappeared. There's a massive number of people who have, I think I saw something like 60% of people are below 3%. Is that an accurate statistic in terms of the mortgage that they have on their homes?
Yeah, I mean, we have customers that are across the spectrum, and our business is balanced. You know, we have a refinance business, we have a purchase business, we have a servicing business. We think about our clients as lifetime clients. You know, how do we help them buy and purchase a home? How do we help them service the home? How do we help them get into the next home? And a lot of that is going to be cyclical as the rates go up and down. You know, when there's an opportunity to refinance, we want to make that experience seamless for our customers as well.
But I ask because, I mean, it's been very important to your company and to your stock's performance. The stock is up, I think, 11% for the 1 year, up 33% year to date. But it's trading at a much lower multiple from where it's been historically, $9 versus a high of north of 3 times that.
Yeah.
And that was in large part because rates went up and people stopped refinancing.
Right. And, you know, I think part of it is just going back to the bigger picture. You know, I think for us, what we focus on is the long term, right? And as you think about the overall mortgage market, it's a $2 trillion TAM that any player has single-digit penetration.
Right.
And what that means is there's an opportunity to defragment and there's an opportunity for growth. And so that's what we are focused on, is how can we use technology, how can we use artificial intelligence, how can we remove friction from the experience, and how can we actually take market share? And we think by focusing on that, you know, the rest of it will take care of itself.
Are you growing market share?
We are taking share. I'm very excited about that. You know, in purchase, we're growing share. But more importantly, I think it is an imperative that allows us to really focus on the things that we control, which is...
What is your market share right now?
We don't disclose our overall market share, but I'm excited to share that overall we've been growing share year over year, quarter over quarter, and we're going to continue to focus on that as a company imperative.
Who are you taking it from? Smaller mortgage operators or big banks? Where do you think you're winning the share?
We focus on our clients, and when we think about our clients, you know, we are focused on just how do we make the best experience possible to allow them to experience home ownership. And so we spend less time thinking about competition and what other players are doing. We focus more on the journey that our clients are on and how we can drive innovation, disruption, in particular with, you know, artificial intelligence, which is a big new area of focus for us.
What does that help you do? I mean, I know in the past we've spoken with Dan Gilbert and others about it. Just the idea that you can basically run the numbers on anybody's credit score, what they should be getting on something faster, so fast they had to slow it down to make people think they were actually doing something behind the scenes. So what can you do now that you couldn't do a few years ago?
You know, I think AI is going to be a transformative impact on financial services in general and in mortgages in particular. You know, when you think about the mortgage journey, everything from loan origination, mortgage banking, lead generation, underwriting, servicing, closing, these are all problems of data, workflow, and automation. And so when you think about what AI can do, it can automate, simplify, and streamline that process for everybody. We've had our Rocket Logic platform in place for the past year, which is our first step toward the AI journey. We've seen 20% faster turn times. We've seen 20% fewer manual touches. And I will tell you that we are just scratching the surface. We sit on 10 petabytes of data. We have 50 million call logs. And that gives us an incredible foundation to really create create a more disruptive, more AI-driven experience to really reduce the friction for the mortgage for the customer.
So 20% fewer touch, meaning you can do the same things with a lot fewer employees?
The way we think about it is, computers will do what computers do best, and humans will do what humans do best. It's at the intersection of those two things where you can create delightful experiences.
But it means that you can do it with less workforce, so it's more efficient for you.
We always focus on efficiency, but the primary focus for us is growth, right? And as we think about the market and the size of the market, growth is really the vector that we're focused on, which is around investment. I mean, we're always obviously looking for opportunities to drive operational efficiency, but growth is really the thing that we are focused on.